Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Alexis, and I am going to be talking about something that I briefly talk about it, but I've never gone in depth on, um, anything about it. So I'm going to be doing that today, and I've just been watching Gigi Gorgeous's videos and, her coming out story and her movie, This Is Everything Gigi Gorgeous, and it made me inspired to tell my story and my coming out. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. It will definitely help me out. Leave a like on this video, and yeah, so let's get started. So I officially came out like 3 times in the span of my life. So okay, so growing up, I always knew something was different about me. I always knew that like I liked girly things. I like pink, I like dresses, I like Barbies. I was always like wanting to play with Barbies and have long hair and wear dresses and play tea parties with my cousins. But I just never knew like that in my family, because they're really strict on religion and like just conservative. Like my dad and my uncles and my grandparents are all super conservative. So it was like hard for me like going through that, and it was just like a struggle. So they would always, like, my dad sometimes, me and him have always had a really hard relationship growing up, and he was just like sometimes semi-abusive, only because the doctors told him that he needed to redirect me and be firm and like tell me that doing stuff like playing with Barbies and wearing pink dresses was bad. um Fucked up system, but yeah, that's true. So yeah, so he would really like yell at me or like smack my hand and just be super like hard on me, and it really caused me a lot of trauma, and it was just super hard growing up. And like I closed myself off and I started wearing black and like just being like the freak little kid that I was. um I turned like emo and all that stuff, so it was like that phase. um but it wasn't until like I think 7th or 8th grade when I sat down with one of my friends. um she was really my really good friend. Like I never opened up to anyone except her. She was the first person I told, and I was like, I like boys. And she was like, okay, so are you gay? And I'm like, I think so. And she's like, okay, like, okay, cool. And I was like, oh my God, this is so fun. So after that, she was like, oh my God, let's go find you a boyfriend. Let's do this. Let's go shopping. And I was just like having a fun time. And she was like, I was slowly starting to tell other people. And it was good. Like I was having fun and just being myself and living life. And it wasn't until I think freshman year of high school is when my mom, like throughout my whole life, I was going to therapist after therapist after therapist, and just always like on medication for different types of situations and depression. And I was at a therapist with my mom, and I came out to her as bisexual, which wasn't true because I did not like girls whatsoever. But I was like, if I'm gonna soften the blow, it might as well be like I like girls and boys. So I told her that I was bisexual, and later on I told her the truth, and I told her that I was gay. So in high school, I was like, I don't give a shit who anybody says. If I want to wear heels and girl clothes, I will definitely do that. So I would like shop at Macy's or shop just like at any like Marshalls or um like Target. I used to shop at Target. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Um, or just anywhere, like, and find like cardigans and like skinny jeans and booties and like all that stuff. And I would wear it to school, and I would like walk fierce in the hallway and just be like living my best self. So, and like, I didn't give a shit what anybody thought. I was just like walking the streets, and like, I'm like super tall in my heels, and I would like have people come up to me and be like, "Oh my God, you're my inspiration. Like, I so want your confidence. I like wish I was you," and stuff like that. And that made me feel really good about myself, especially at that time, because I had no confidence, but I just didn't care what other people thought of me. I didn't care if they gave me dirty looks. Not to be honest, like every single time I like put on some shoes and put on some girl clothes and I went out the door, and um like I would have like this like sense of regret, that I just had this sense of regret that like I don't know. I thought I was like, maybe I shouldn't have put this on. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. But I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm done. I'm out of the house and I'm going to school, and that's that. So I would make sure to like prep myself and be confident and just like walk down the hallways like I didn't give a shit. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm going to do this. And I can't believe that I didn't start YouTube during this time, because I totally should have. I totally like should have done it and was like, this is me, this is who I am. Maybe start some makeup tutorials. And because I was really into that stuff and just like the girly stuff. And it wasn't until I was like getting really comfortable and wearing girl stuff and like heels, and I had so many pairs of heels and booties, that I was like, I want more. I want more than this. I want to have long hair. I want to like, in all my relationships, I was always the girl in the relationship. I was like, I liked being called beautiful and pretty and baby girl, and I was like, I want more than this. I want to have long hair. I want to have a pink room. I want to live life as a girl. And my mom knew about it. She was like, are you sure you're gay or are you transgender? And for the longest time I was like, no, I'm not transgender. Like, no, I'm gay and I like boys and I want to stay as a boy. Um, like just living in denial, because I was like, how would that even work? Like, how would I do that? And it wasn't until I watched my first video, and it was from Gigi Gorgeous, that I was like, that's it. That's what I want. And that's what I'm gonna do. So it would like take freshman year, sophomore year, and then half of junior year where I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna leave for summer, grow my hair long and come back as a girl. And I was just like, it's gonna happen. I would come up with stories like how it's gonna happen. Like, I'm the new student and I'm this person, and I like, you know, creating my own world of how was I gonna explain my backstory. And that wasn't the case whatsoever. Like, that really wasn't the case, because at the end of junior year, I was like, I'm doing it. That's it. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of like deciding on what if, or if I should do it or if not. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. So I started growing out my hair like midway between junior year, and then my hair started getting like this long. It wasn't long, but it was long, and it was like I was growing my hair out. And girl, it was the most ugliest situation ever. If you've never grown your hair out from having a boy haircut, and if you have, like, props to you, because it is the most awkward hair situation you'll ever go through. It's like so awkward, because it's like your hair's growing out and it's like looking a certain way that it just doesn't look good at some points, and sometimes you think it looks good but it doesn't. And I'm like, how did I not have someone take me inside and be like, girl, your hair does not look good. Do not go outside. Do not show your face because it does not look good. You do not look cute. But I still did it. I still went out and I thought I looked cute when I didn't. So, um, it was an experience because I grew out my hair and I started wearing girls' clothes and I started going by Lexi. And I went to my senior year. I lived the rest of from that point as a girl. I went to the girls' bathroom. I loved going to the girls' bathroom. I was like one of the girls. I did my makeup. I brushed my hair. I did my hair. I used the girls' stalls. Like, I used the stall to pee. And it really made me feel good. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, I've never experienced this. I'm like, I'm part of the girls. And I would go with my friends and have girl talk, and just like, I felt so good. And I was wearing my girl clothes and having long hair. And I was like, I feel so good. I feel so good about myself. Like, this dream is finally happening. So, yeah. So it wasn't until, I've been saying that a lot. I'm so sorry. But it really hasn't been until like the middle of like senior year where it was getting colder and I had this caseworker that I had that my mom got me, and she was like a friend. She was like a caseworker but also a friend. Like, she was in her 30s and she helped me get into hormone replacement surgery. Not surgery, hormone replacement like medicine. So, like, by that point, I've already started, before hormones, I already started my physical transition. So, it was, like, really easy for me. Like, I walked in and my doctor was like, oh, are you here for gynecology? And I was like, no, I'm here for hormone replacement medicine. And she's like, oh my God, like, I would never have guessed. Like, you look so feminine. Like, I thought you were here for like gynecology. And I was like, no, but thank you. Like, I feel so good about myself now. And like, she saw me the first time, and normally when you go under hormone medical stuff, like for estrogen and hormone blockers, you have to go through therapy first. And after a year of therapy or 2 years of therapy, they start to slowly tell you, yes, you can do it, or no, you can't do it until this time. But my doctor saw me. She knew that's what I really wanted, and that day she prescribed me hormones. And she gave me a paper to sign and be like, I need your consent, because I was at the age of 18. And she was like, I need your consent. I need you to sign these papers, and then you can go to your nearest pharmacy and get your hormones and hormone blockers. So I was super, super excited. I was like, I went with my mom and she was like, I got hormones. Oh my God, it happened. And, yeah, it was like a really big step for me. And it took me like I started from 1 milligrams of estrogen and 1 milligram or 100 milligrams of hormone blockers. And the hormone blockers are supposed to like stop testosterone from entering your body, and the estrogen is supposed to make you develop all the womanly stuff that normal women have to go through. So it was an experience, and it wasn't until I got 4 milligrams of estrogen that I started really feeling the power of estrogen and started getting stuff, and like my boobs started forming, and I like hair would stop growing from my legs. I would have to shave less often my legs and shave my face. And then I had to do like, if I didn't want to shave my face, I'd do like laser hair removal. And yeah, it was just like, ever since then, like my hair's been really, really grown out. Like, it's like, I think like 23 inches now. It's like all the way down here. So yeah, so it was just like like my family, thankfully they handled it pretty well. My mom knew already that I was transgender. She supported me ever since then. My dad has come around and we're slowly building our relationship. My brother took it really well and started telling everybody that I was his sister. The rest of my family also took it very well and started calling me like their niece and granddaughter and stuff like that. It was like really nice. My grandma, though, my mom's mom, she still hasn't accepted it. Besides everybody else, I don't understand why, but she just doesn't want to accept it. She still calls me boy pronouns, and um it kind of upsets me. And sometimes she tells me that like I'm never gonna be able to be a girl and that I should just accept God in my heart and stop my transition and just cut my hair. And she just really is um upsetting to talk to, and I just don't feel like looking at her or talking to her because it really upsets me when she says stuff like that. And I'm just like not gonna deal with someone who's gonna tell me that stuff. Um but it's the way she thinks, and she's still my grandma, and I love her, but I'm just not gonna deal with that. So I barely try to talk to her, and every single time she tells me to accept God in my heart, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Um, but yeah, my family is really supportive, um, and I'm happy that I came out when I did, and at least I got to experience my senior year as a girl. I would have preferred it to be like maybe middle school when I came out, but like I came out when I did, and I'm okay with that. I don't regret it. I would have changed a lot of things that I would have done, but I still don't regret anything. And I'm so happy that um, I did what I did, and I'm proud of that. So I am a proud transgender woman. I am 23. My birthday was literally like the 10th, so last Thursday. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to see what my new year brings, and I'm going blonde, bitches. I am going blonde. Like I have my extensions right here. I'm going creamy platinum. I'm so excited. And yeah, so if you enjoyed my video, subscribe to my channel. Tell me down in the description your coming out stories. I would love to hear it, and leave a like on this video. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. I think I just said that, but whatever. Later. Bye.